Hey everybody, good Friday morning, top of the morning to you. Hope you're doing well today. It's the weekend. My morning musings this morning. I decided to sit outside this morning on the 7th day of February. It is a gray, wet, foggy morning here in Atlanta, but warm. I had to bring the doggy bed out for Boom Boom and Gracie. They are so domesticated, they are not even dogs anymore. I love the smell of rain in the morning. All of a sudden, it feels like my plate is full and I have a lot of things to get done over the weeks ahead. Life is funny like that. What if winter doesn't come back? Sure, this has happened every year of my 70 years on Earth, the fake spring. But what if this is the first time ever that winter left early and didn't come back? We are no longer just a divided country. We are a country that is living in two parallel universes. Yesterday, while eating at Mary Mac's over the bar, a TV was on Fox News. As I sat there talking with Ava eating, I would glance over at it. And one would think that America was rejoicing at the rounding up of other human beings around the country. That Americans were rejoicing that thousands of Americans are losing their jobs. That the Gaza thing is the best thing since sliced bread. There is a whole universe out there that loves all of this MAGA Donald Trump stuff. Fox News has never been on a TV of mine in any house that I've ever had. It has been the reason for the great fall of our country. It has been state-run news for MAGA Republicans since its inception. It has done more damage to our country than if Putin himself was the actual leader of our country. Because the people who watch it are the same ones that believe in fake news, as they sit all day long drinking that poison that comes off of Fox News. Because the people who watch it are the same ones that believe in fake news, reading the same, maybe it was meant to read that line the second time so it was set in, and here it goes again. Because the people who watch it are the same ones that believe in fake news as they watch fake news. I was a little surprised that Mary Mac's actually had it on. I felt a little insulted by Fox News just sitting there on that wall, although they had the sound turned all the way down. You can see the scrolling. It feels like 2025 is fastly moving along with the decisions made at the beginning of the year taking hold. Life sometimes seems like a bunch of decisions that you have to make every year as you keep moving on. Life is always moving. The birds are really loud in the morning out here, even now, in February. It is going to be a beautiful weekend here in Atlanta. Who knows what the rest of the year will hold? Prayer helps. Remember in the midst of everything to keep putting goodness into our body, to take time to relax, take time to enjoy the small things of life along the way, and to have a good laugh sometimes, even at the absurdity of it all sometimes. 2025 will have come and gone before we even know it, and we will look back and see that you made it through, or you died somewhere along the way. Either way, you make it through. Even if you are dying, and many people are, and they know it, make plans as if you are going to live. The soul needs that. And who knows? Nobody really knows life. Stranger things have happened. I went by to pray for my Aunt Betty one time. She was lying on a little half bed in the front room of a house in Cabbagetown on Gaskell Street. Everybody thought she was days away from dying. She was so bedridden. As I laid my hand across her forehead and began to call upon Jesus to touch her body, Lord, touch her in her spirit and in her body. Lift her up. Heal her in Jesus' name. As I did that, she jumped up out of the bed and started dancing in the spirit around the living room. with her little frail body. And then she said, everybody is making plans for me dying. But Eddie, I'm planning on living. And sure enough, she did. She lived several more years after that day. Sometimes prayer helps. Good Friday morning, sweet people. I am filled with hope this morning. Even for our country, I have to have hope. For without hope, life is nothing. Got a little emotional there talking about my Aunt Betty. Bless her heart, she was so sweet. I love my Aunt Betty. I lived with her when I was a boy for a while down on Booth Road in Conyers up from Parker's Lake. My Aunt Betty, of all my aunts, she loved to fish. We'd go down there at Haynes Creek or Parker Lake, and we'd catch a little 5 or 6 brim in the afternoon. We'd go home, and Betty would cook them. I love my Aunt Betty. She was so sweet. See y'all. Love y'all.